Welcome back, Falcon fans and non-Falcon fans. Before we get into today's video, can you please hit that like button, and can you also subscribe to your boy? It helps out a lot with the YouTube algorithm. Okay then, on that note, we're going to discuss about 3 things for today's video. First, Rams linebackers versus Falcons run game. Second, Rams offensive line versus the Falcons pass rushing attack. And third, Sean McVay versus Arthur Smith, seeing how they can coach well. Okay, so let's get into the video, and yeah. I quickly forgot to mention this, you guys, but we have to know our enemy when it comes to the Los Angeles Rams linebacking core. So we can have Ernest Jones, number 53, Bobby Wagner, number 45, Leonard Ford, 54, and Justin Hollins, 58. So those are the guys we have to look for in these clips. So this is going to be a run play from the Bills, and you can see Bobby Wagner trying to get that first step in, and he tried to go to the middle. He sees the running back, but he doesn't get him by himself because he got Aaron Donald for support, and we got to watch out for that. The Rams have a 3-4 defense, but in that 3-4, they use a 3 down lineman with 2 edge rushers. They give them that extra pressure, and you're going to see it right here where Bobby Wagner just absolutely sinks through the hole because there was no one guarding him, by the way, for some reason. But he gets the sack anyways. And so for that, we have to watch out for Bobby Wagner. Yes, I know he's old, but look at the moveset. He hesitates for that 1 second, but he sees the gap and he takes it and smacks Josh Allen to the ground. And we cannot let him do that to Marcus Mariota. This is a really good run play by the Bills I like. That number 26 just take it to the hole because he has a nice big gap where the linebacker doesn't even touch him. And I think CP could do the same thing as well with our offensive line. Also, you see that right there? Where Bobby Wagner just gets hole for that quick second. But in that quick second, he gets that free open burst, and that's what I'm hoping for. Do you know why I like this play call? Because it's the play call package for a fullback, and not a lot of teams use the fullback. So I know the Bills and us and the Ravens and the 49ers use fullback, and we definitely use this type of play, and it works right here. He gets the first down, and I know CP can do the same thing too, man. So you guys are probably asking yourself, where's Leonard Floyd and Justin Hollins? Well, they're mostly in a defensive end type of position for the Rams, and you can see Leonard Floyd almost gets that sack, but Josh Allen escapes the pocket and trying to get this touchdown, but Bobby Wagner and Ernest Jones try to prevent that, but it ain't gonna work because he's just too athletic for all those guys. Number 17 is just a beast, and hopefully Marcus Mariota can do the same thing too as well, even though he's a little bit older and kind of not that speedy like he used to, but he still, move outside the pocket and do critical damage like this. And we really have to watch out for the linebackers because the reason why I haven't shown you much about in passing coverage because they're not that very good right now. They were just getting smoked by Josh Allen. And I haven't really showed those type of clips because we're talking about the run game specifically. But do notice that the linebackers are not good, but they're not bad either, so we gotta watch out for that. So now we're gonna talk about the Rams offensive line versus the Atlanta Falcons pass rushing attack, and what scares me that the Rams absolutely handle all the Bills pass rushing right here that gave Matthew Stafford a nice chunk of yards to Cooper Kupp. Even with elite pass rusher, it doesn't mean he's going to get the sack all the time. And we see it on this play that the offensive line handled his business against Von Miller, who also had a 2.5 sack game. But we have to understand that the Falcons' defensive pass rushing is totally not adequate like the Bills' pass rushing defense. We have to ask the question, can the offensive line for the Rams absolutely bully our Falcons 3-4 defense to get the run game going? And yes, they can. I know for a fact that our pass rushing has to contain the running back because if we don't, he's going to get huge chunk of yards just like this. We're going to see a lot of plays looking like these where we're almost about to get the sack, but we don't, but that's okay. Still trying to get pressure is a good idea. Here's another clip where I'm talking about being consistency of getting the pressure on the quarterback because eventually he will make mistakes like these, and that's a good thing. So now we're going to talk about the bad plays for the offensive line where I think that the Falcons might have a chance of getting at least 1 or 2 sacks, even though we don't have the same type of defense like the Bills do. But you know what? Effort is great. The Falcons and the Rams have different blitz packages when it comes to using their front four. And for the Falcons, we disguise it when Dean Pease uses these cover schemes. But unlike that, the Bills just go out with the front four and just absolutely bullies you to submission. And you see it on this play right here where they just absolutely just gassed off the line. This time, the Bills will use a fake linebacker blitz with the 3 linebackers thinking they're going all out, but no, they're really going to cover the receivers. And that's a pretty good trickery because the Falcons been doing that for the first, second, and third quarters against the Saints. Here we go again with another pressure for a sack, and this was what I could expect, hopefully from Arnold Ebiketie, because he's shown us in the first game he can do this, so why not do it again, right? For our final topic is between Sean McVay and Arthur Smith's willingness to move the chain and try to win for this game. And I like this bootleg play that goes for a one rushing yard, because we all know Matthew Stafford has the ability to run for it, and I like that Sean McVay gives him the trust of his quarterback to make that play. So it's not a run play, they don't need to disguise it, they just need to show the other opponents and the NFL world that Matthew Stafford has the ability to be mobile, and I think Arthur Smith can learn from this because we have Marcus Mariota. Here's another 4th and 2 where Sean McVay just goes for it because he trusts his quarterback, he trusts his team to pull it off. And at first it doesn't succeed, but guess what? Never quit the effort because it will help you at the end. Holy shit, where have I seen this play before? Oh yeah, I remember when the Falcons didn't go for it under a minute when they were 4th and 1 and had a chance to win the game. But unlike Arthur Smith, Sean McVay says, F it, we're going for it because we want to win or try to win the game. And guess what? He went for it, and guess what? He succeeded in getting the first down. So why am I still pissed about Arthur Smith not willingness or even trusting his play calls, by the way, because he's so-called a genius, he should have got this down, right? Okay, so that's why I'm still upset that Arthur Smith does not believe in his own guys. He can make it. Yes, we fumbled the ball on the 3rd down for some goddamn reason, but you know what? Trust in your players. That's what being a coach sometimes is, to take risk. So, what is the final verdict for this game? I have the Los Angeles Rams going 30 points, unlike the Falcons, to 17. We do lose this game. I believe in Coach Sean McVay's willingness to win this game absolutely trumps over Arthur Smith's not willingness to win this game. It just really pisses me off, and I'm still going to be pretty pissed off until next year if we don't constantly blow leads like in the 4th quarter, because I really don't. I like Arthur Smith. I think he's a great coach. Just sometimes, I don't know, is the arrogance or the unwillingness to just go for the kill kind of bothers me. On that note, let me know in the comment section below, do you guys like this type of content where I review the opponent's highlights, film, and break them down, or you want to go traditional when I'm talking like a PowerPoint verbatim? Until then, show love and peace to the world. And what do Falcons do? Blow leads? Actually, I don't know if we rise up anymore. Until then, peace.